a slam dunk.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Offensive rebound. Here's Barnes, and he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Three-pointer. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Again, the miss by Thompson. Here's Payne. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give.
And so that's the end of the first half. Thunder out in front. They're up by 10. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. He has 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Iguodala in a small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Snatched up. The drive by Green. Hauled in. Iguodala kicks to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. And there's the pass to Iguodala. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. And so here is Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
But that would be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Bogut. Azili comes in for Draymond Green. Barnes, who's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ibaka. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ibaka's...
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind. But I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne. Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Ibaka dishes to Adams. Durant with a wide open look. Verjao grabs the board.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
It's stolen by Ibaka. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Westbrook's got 14.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Thompson is checked in for Golden State. Then for the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Payne. Thompson outside. Pass to Ezeli. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes can't get it to go. Waiters passes to Westbrook. Collison kicks to Adams. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. And it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those really every time. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he was.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And it's Thompson again missing.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack. Against the big fellas.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Verjao. Draymond Green comes in for Ezeli. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. And then for Oklahoma City, Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. And it's Andre Robertson in for Anthony Morrow. Robertson dishes to Kanter. Puts one up from 19. And he gets the jumper to drop. And the Thunder lead by 10. Rejected by Collison.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson. Green kicks to Livingston. Feeds to Iguodala. Fires from deep. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Collison kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Robertson. Up in time. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Thunder leading by 12. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. And it's Payne and the point. And it's sent back by Bogut. But he recovers it. And that one's good. And it's 6 points for Enes Kanter.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Warriors trail by 11. It's Curry outside. Iguodala the pass to Green. Stolen by Waiters. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Start it.
2 shots.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Waiters dishes to Ibaka. Buries the long-range jumper.
4-3.
And the Thunder lead by 17.
Hey, watch Curry, watch Curry.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
And Waiters kicks to Durant. To the left wing. Waiters passes to Canner. Again, Oklahoma City.
Assist from
The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Ibaka dishes to Waiters. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Iguodala, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Golden State
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
Roberson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Westbrook comes in for Payne. And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do. Now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.